Good morning, everybody. How's it going? My name is Anthony. Welcome back. So it is Wednesday morning, I believe. Yeah, Wednesday morning. Got a few things on the agenda for today. So I'm sure you all heard about the Amazon FBA, the suspension of incoming FBA shipments if they are non-essential products. So I guess this was a good week to decide to begin listing more on eBay. So that is my big pivot this week, is I'm going to put most of my focus and attention on that. Luckily, over the last few weeks, I've sent in several Amazon FBA shipments and things are still selling. I think yesterday I sold a Texas Instrument graphing calculator. I sold some sort of humidifier filter or furnace filter or something like that. I sold a 5-pack of blank cassette tapes. I sold a sealed puzzle, and I sold one of those 3M laminating cartridges. So people are still buying things. So I do expect sales will still be rolling in, maybe not as quickly, but that's why you need to leverage every available platform as much as possible. So my big goal for today is to work on a more permanent eBay picture taking area. Right now, if you can see, I have this IKEA screen that is attached to a workbench that when I do need to take eBay pictures, I just kind of drape it over this TV. It's not the most efficient system and the lighting isn't very good right here. So I'm going to kind of transform this into more of a permanent solution. I mean, I'll still be able to get it out of the way because I'll still be using this screen, but something with a little better lighting and a little more convenient for daily use. So first things first, I'm going to have to get rid of this big 50-inch TV that just sits on top of this workbench. I'm going to put this on Facebook Marketplace today. It's got the remote and everything, so I feel like I should probably be able to get between 50 and 80 bucks for it. And I figure since people are stuck inside, maybe they'll want a little bigger TV. So that is the goal for today. So I'm going to work on that. I'm going to clear this all off. I'm going to work on some lighting solutions and I'll show you what I end up doing. Pretty sure I have a pretty good little reserve of daylight bulbs that I just need to put into some fixtures and mount some way. So this will be a decent little picture taking area that I'll still be able to retract the screen when I'm not using it. So that is on the agenda, definitely. Also, I want to work on some shelving. I want to clear all this off and make this just a dedicated eBay shelf that has some sort of system to it. Eventually I want to do it with all the shelving, but I'm just going to start with this one for today, but then I'll know that I have room to grow since I'll certainly be storing and shipping more inventory that is currently for sale as I ramp up eBay over the next couple weeks. But before I get to that, I did get a cool package in the mail that I'm pretty excited about. It's from a very cool viewer named Brian. He goes by Red Hat Picker. You can find him on Instagram too, at Red Hat Picker. But he sent me a book. I believe it's called Junk to Gold. I'll find out for sure here in a second. But he's a very cool guy and he sent me this. And I mean, honestly, what better time than now than to have extra reading material at home, if you know what I'm saying. So let me open it up real quick. So yeah, it is called Junk to Gold. Thank you so much, Brian. I'm super excited to read it. Got plenty of free time on my hands, especially in the evening, so some reading material definitely comes in handy. So thank you, my man. It says Red Hat Flipper. I know on Instagram he goes by Red Hat Picker, but Red Hat Flipper also. So thank you, Brian. I appreciate that, man. Very, very cool guy. So I think I got the bulk of it done. I got the shade hung. I got a couple sources of light. Probably need to rearrange this light a little bit, but I think it'll do the trick. It's right next to my scale, so when I'm working on my shipping, I can raise up the screen and then I can have this workbench for shipping purposes. If I need just an interesting color background, I can raise the screen and use this right here, which I've done in the past and I like the way it looks. It only looks good for certain things. For a lot of things you want the white background, but now I have kind of a choice. So basically I can just take my spare phone here, line up my subject, adjust my brightness, take the picture, and I will pop that on the screen. I think it looks pretty decent for just a couple cheap pieces of light and a white IKEA screen. So now I have, I guess, a dedicated eBay photo area. For the most part, is an efficient use of space because it'll double as my shipping station. Fantastic, guys. All right, so now I got some cleaning up to do. All the stuff that was up on the workbench, I gotta find places for it all. Probably gonna move these lights around a little bit and try to find the best angles so it kind of comes in more at an angle possibly. I'm not sure, I'll play around with it. That's what it's all about, just playing around, trying to figure out what works best for you because not all solutions are the same. So I gotta do that, gotta work on that shelf, gotta clean up this area, and this should be a decent working office. All right, one last thing. It's super humbling, the response I got on the t-shirt video that I made yesterday. Honestly, we sold more on the first day than I thought we would sell in the entire 2 months that they'll be available. So thank you all so much. This first round is getting finished up now, and they're going out tomorrow. So I'll definitely show you tomorrow some of the packing, some personal thank yous and everything. So make sure you tune in. But again, thank you all very much, and thank you for watching this video. Thank you for watching all the videos. I appreciate it. Stay safe, stay healthy, wash those hands, and I'll see you next time. Bye. When they hear that cha-ching and they all look at me, I guess they'll know I'm buying this crap.